Hello, ladies and gentlemen, frogs, and welcome to a brand new episode on the MFL channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're liking the video so far. If you are, please leave a like. It helps massively. AJ Farms is the new team in ahead of us. And that has been, don't worry, I've not bought another one from last episode. The last episode, the skill shot, skills, or whatever the hell that team was called, is now this team. 800 MFL. It will all make sense in a minute. But first, I need to let you watch the game for AJ Farms, which was skill shot last episode. Bit confusing, I know. It will make sense in a minute. I'm going to cut to that clip so you can have a look, because that league in Iron is very, very tight, as you saw last episode. So if you haven't checked that one out already and you're a bit confused, go watch that one. Or near the end of that one, I should say, is where the info for this one is. And then come back and then watch the next clip. He's 2-0 down. Oh my god. Bro, that ball's had us like 5 times already, man. That's done. That's fucking over. He literally just plays that ball every time. It's fucking over. So, I don't even realise this, but apparently, on that last clip, after we went 1-0 down, I moved this to another monitor. After that, well, I didn't know this, but apparently after the last clip, I moved this to another monitor. And then brought in the other person's game, Sport in Hamburg, and started watching that for some reason. Even though I thought I was watching this on this monitor, and that, I don't know. Apparently I didn't. But yeah, we end up losing 2-1. And that is unfortunate. So yeah, I pulled this guy's game up on my monitor for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, MFC team equal beat Sport in Hamburg 4-1. Meaning if we won that game, we would now be third going into the last game and it would be in our hands. However, we lost. We are still guaranteed fifth, so it's not the end of the world. MFC now play Real Pork and Sporting Hamburg now play Kerkre at the last game of the season. It sucks. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what the next clip is, but I'm going to send you over there. Yeah. I mean, it's still technically doable, right? But probably not likely. But we do have, obviously we got good news. We got 950 MFL from this, which allowed us to change the name for free, basically. We are currently, because I obviously used all of my energy in Spain, obviously. I am currently running for England, but I've only managed to play 2 games. One of those games was a 5-0 victory, mind you. So we are somehow 15th, having only played 2 games. Obviously, everyone else has played quite a few. But myself and a couple of other people like these up here only played 3. Like, obviously, we've been rallying for other teams and don't have the amount of games. So I still think it's doable. I mean, overall on the English leaderboard, we're like 12th somehow, which is quite funny. Especially when we're 3 points behind Scoob, who's played all 5. I mean, these guys up here, we're not going to be able to catch. And I'm not even trying to catch. I think for this one, top 20 is what I'm aiming for. If we can break into the top 10, fantastic. If not, not too bothered. But yeah, technically, like I said, so look, we changed it. AJ Farms, beautiful stuff. We've got a cup final tomorrow. Still fun things to look forward to. I've already sorted the team for that. We did get a 2-1 loss, deservedly so, to my man's Les Battalions Des Players 509. I mean, he beats on every stat, to be fair. Not much we can do about that. Normally when I do this, we get a draw at least, but it is what it is. We also lost with AJ Academy. We lost with Henan Batoni, but we did get a W with Fusions somehow against top of the league. Of course we did. But unfortunately for us, Raikou also got a W, meaning it is officially over. We are going to end on 37 points because Mavra are still forfeiting games. And that's our last game. So you're not going to see another game for AJ Fusions this season, but I am excited for what's going to come for them next season. I don't believe we got in anything on here. Nope. So yeah, that's really it for AJ Fusions for this season. They're going to be finishing in 4th place with 37 points. At least we know before the season ends. AJ Academy, they have 1 game left. They technically can leapfrog to 5th. We have Ibrahimovic United. We've already done a thing for that, but he's going to be fighting because he wants to finish above Borat, I'd imagine. Yeah, we're going to do what we can there. We're either going to finish 5th, 6th, or 7th. Doesn't really matter. MFL is minimal. And then Evo lost again today to 3rd, and now we've got 4th, which will be very enjoyable. So they're probably going to finish 8th, but overall not terrible. And yeah, AJ Farm's the big one. I mean, it's technically doable, right? Sporting Hamburg do play bottom of the league. No, they don't. They play Crocodiles. They got a win against Real Pork, but they did just lose against Tokyo, who we now have. And I believe their team is pretty terrible. Actually, it's better than ours. Never mind, scratch that. That's quite funny. We actually have a terrible team for this division. I don't know how the person who was managing this before got us in the state that we're in. Makes no sense to me. The other guy is MFC Team Equal, who are playing Real Pork United, who are 10th. So realistically, at least one of them is going to win. Best case scenario, this guy draws or loses. We get the win, this guy loses, and we are fucking 3rd. Fantastic. If not, we still have to beat Tokyo, and they are going to fight their absolute heart out, because I'm assuming one of these two are going to lose. In fact, who do them two have? Because if they do, and he beats us, he is out of the relegation. So Arad has Chicago Fire, so he's in big trouble. And this guy is 2nd. So yeah, these two are in big trouble. One of them at least is going to lose, probably both of them. If this guy beats us, he's going to be in the green. So he's going to be putting his absolute bloody best team out. He also beat the guy that we lost to. And his last couple of games have been very good. Also, if Real Pork United somehow beat this guy, they escape as well. If he loses, however, if he... So yeah, we need to kind of beat these guys, and then these guys can win, and then it's going to be a crazy last day. It's all coming down to the last day, but realistically, we know the outcome. And then we will officially, two days from now, be able to open that pack, I'd imagine. So yeah, I will catch you in the next clip, which is probably the cup final tomorrow at 5 PM. Right, ladies and gentlefolks, it is time for the Rivals Cup final. I just got back from a beautiful walk because I work from home and I need to do something with my life, okay? So let's go ahead and click and hope that it doesn't show, but it won't because I made sure it didn't. Cool. Right, how does he say he is? I set up for him to play 4-3-3 attack, and that's exactly what he's done. We have a better defence, he has a better attack, and he has a better midfield. So it's pretty, I'd say that's pretty even. I mean, he technically edges it overall by 1, because we're above 2 in defence. So then again, his attack's better than our defence. Our attack's better than his defence. Okay, so it's actually very even. He just kicked us by 1 in the midfield. So our first cup final. Let's enjoy. Like, we bought this club for the MFL. If we could get this win, it would be massive for the MFL. I think the difference is like 13,000 MFL to 17,000. Obviously, we won't get all of that. We'll just get a percentage of it. Even more of a reason to win it. To get that bit of extra MFL. Go on then! Reset! Please, Reset, you have to be scoring that. That's the best chance of the game. And in a cup final, you cannot be missing that. It's basically a 1v1. Right, what I was going to say, I don't think I set the set pieces. Please don't. Oh! I don't know how they've missed that, but I'm not going to complain. Half time. No, 0.5. I mean, I literally set up for him to do this. I set up for him to do a 4-3-3 attack because I looked at his other games and he rested and he played a 4-2-2-2, which made me think that he wanted me to play against that in his last 2 games. But then I looked before when he wasn't resting and he was playing a 4-3-3 attack in most of his games. I'm going to say highlight. No, it's not. No. What a save! What a save! Oh my god, it's hard! Whilst I was on my walk, Ayrton watched it already. Hence why I'm not with Ayrton right now. Watching the game. Sweaty! Sweat! Not like this. Not like this. And the highlight. End it, end it, end it, end it, end it, and highlight. And the highlight, and the highlight, and the highlight. Why is it still going? And the highlight. Okay. It's going to be extra time. That's 0-0, bro. Like, I literally set up to counter him, but I also wanted to goal as well. Okay, well, we have a chance. It's not all him, it's not all us, which is scary. It's literally 50-50 right now. We've both not had that many shots on target, though, which I don't love. Okay, I love it. Please miss. Please get the ball on us. Shit. I love it. I love it. He's got no shots on target. I love it. Oh my god, what a block! What a save! My keeper's got to be man of the match. Why is it showing the corner? Get out! Counter attack? Oh, just let me have the next chance, please. Okay. Engels has pace. Whips it back. Sweat, sweat, sweat! How do you get your players to sweat the ball? How? Can somebody tell me how you get your players to cut the ball back? I don't understand. Reset free kick. Please, just let it go in. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's technically the better chances. I do not. Tactical change winning. I forgot I did that. Tactical change 75th. We're dropping back heavy this half. So if there's any highlights, probably going to be him. Fuck. In all fairness, he had the better chances, so I don't actually hate the tactical change. Just hold. Just no highlights, please. No highlights. No highlights. No highlights. No highlights, please. Oh my god. Please, please, please. No highlights. Oh no. Don't lose it. Do not lose it. It's our highlight. It's our highlight. It's our highlight. Go sweat, sweat! No highlight. No highlight. No highlight. No highlight. None. None. No extra time. No highlight. And end the game. And the height. Get in! Get in! We just won the cup. We actually won 1-0. Reset with a free kick. Keeper with a man of the match performance. Wow. Uh-oh. He's not fighting for anything, and then 96th plus 20th minute, he just bangs one in from 80 yards out. And again, stats, I absolutely fucking batter them. But again, I don't win! Every game, 2 XG to 0.5, I lose. After that, absolutely. I mean, it was good for us, I guess, last season, but annoying with next team because I'll leave the clips in, but it's just jarring as fuck. In the Nations League, we managed to finish in 7th position for England as well somehow, even though we only got to play 24 games, and we got 430 MFL for doing so. Which will come into our balance rather shortly, which will be a nice little boost. And in a couple of days, I believe, we will have a Spanish rally to do again. But yeah, overall we're 7th in England and 3rd in Spain. We finished on 222 points on both of them, even though we played 4 games less with England. That's the news. In the league, AJ Fusions, as you know, got a 3-0 default win. We finished 4th. AJ Farms is still to play. AJ Academy is 6th position after winning on the final day and Nakwabara losing to top of the league. We also have Evo, which I just showed you at 8th, who aren't my team. If we won, would have leapfrogged into 7th, so it's not that deep. It's just fucking annoying. Right, just a bit of context behind the next clip and our decision. We ended up grabbing ourselves 16,654 MFL for the season. We do have 200 MFL still to come from here once rollover day, I believe, is completed. But yeah, as you can see, we got 5,400 MFL from AJ Farms, which is the team we bought, for finishing 5th place in Iron. We also got 7,164 because we won the cup with AJ Farms, which you saw before. And we also got 1,260 from Malik for playing in the Iron Division with a Jafroni Pagua. And they obviously finished in 2nd place. Again, we have Dijon Football Ultralight with Boris for finishing 2nd. Obviously, there's loads of different ones, but I didn't realise that a lot of the Spanish and English players that I bought were on contracts with other teams. So therefore, I've just got loads of like random, like 96, 96, 96, 75, 36 in MFL for those players, which is quite funny because I just bought them to buy them. I didn't realise that was going to happen. We got 40 MFL pretty much from group stage wins in the Aspirants Cup from AJ Fusions. We got 6th place in the Flint League with AJ Academy and got 656. And 4th place in the league for AJ Fusions. I got 693. The reason these two are not too dissimilar, I believe we had 7% rev share on AJ Academy and 600. So we had about 22.5% on AJ Fusions. Then we also did get 212 for the round of 16 Sprint Cup with AJ Academy, which is quite nice. I got 10% for getting some group stage wins with Evo Prime Age FC, as well as 8th in the sporting director position for Evo Prime Age FC. I got 97 for that. You ran a reward for Croatia versus England. We got rank 7, so we got 430 there. And obviously, you're already aware, we got 950 for Spain versus Cape Verde. So the decision, obviously, you can see at the top, we spent 10,000 MFL on a uncommon player, which I will roll in just a second, just to sort of give you context about our decision. So yeah, so we have this is sort of our ref for next season. Obviously, we're still doing the drop and stuff, so things are subject to change. But again, 22 players in the academy. You will want a lot of them to get a decent amount of game time, hence they're in the academy. There might be some jiggling around here, like the higher people might come out, just because we want to get the lower rated and the younger players as much game time as possible. Obviously, we're going to loan out Malik, possibly not anymore due to the AJ Farm thing. We might shove him in there, hence why he's there. Boris and Karim are probably going to get loaned out. They don't really fit in any. They're too good for AJ Fusions. They're not good enough for AJ Farms. But who knows? We are going for a next season with AJ Fusions to try and win the league and get ourselves out of there. Some of the players like Moran and Cabazas that we bought, and Rodriguez and Rubio that we bought for the Nations Cup Spanish people are just gonna, because they've got like 1 season or so left, we're just gonna whack them in AJ Fusions and see if they can help us get out of the division. I'm still torn on Tolnai whether to, hopefully we get like a better player in the right wing position and I can yeet him into the reserves or something, because he just doesn't score enough goals. So yeah, there was no point opening a common pack is what I'm trying to get to. No point really opening a limited pack, because this team is pretty much full bar a couple of positions, which we'll probably just need to buy because the likelihood of getting them out of the packs is unlikely. However, we might buy a 60 to 64 limited player pack. We're not 100% sure yet. But we've not decided that yet, so I'm not going to do anything there. And if we were to get one and they were to be decent, 64 say, they'd probably go in here, but if they're not, they would probably go into here if they were 62 or below. That's the plan anyway, that was the thought process. We were like, yeah, right, if they're a decent, say, 65 to 70 or 65 to 69, we could put them in the AJ Fusions team. And if they are higher than that, well, then we'd probably just loan them out and get some MFL for them and they'd grow anyway. So that's why we did it. And now I'm going to run you the clip. 400 MFL off that one. Oh.
Yeah, we might do it anyway. Rip it. Come on.
Fuck it, dude. To be fair, it's fucking reward day, so I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh.
So, four.
Lee Marsh. Just be young. That's all I want. If he's, like... Honestly, I'd prefer him to be young and... like, 65 rated, to be honest, so we can actually use him.
Come on.
Come on, be young. No beard. Fuck!
23, 24.
Oh no. Oh my god, that is terrible. Colombian is going to be fucking small. Okay. It's ass. Could have sold that for $26. Fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
24. So we're going to have two 24s next season. No, three 24s. Oh my god, he's a goalkeeper. We already have one. I'm going to crush it. That's even worse. So yeah, it wasn't fantastic, but it also wasn't the end of the world. We have picked up ourselves a 19-year-old Rousset, which I don't know if I showed you or not. Simon Rousset from France. We also picked ourselves up a 17-year-old Kevin Adam. Obviously, bear in mind these guys are going to go up one age at the end of this season, which is coming up in about 5 days' time. So, again, it's not the end of the world. He's going to be 18, he's going to be 20. They're still going to be young, but they're going to go straight into the academy, and that's what I mean by we want the young players such as Rousset and Adam over here to just play as many games as they can. We also have Fiala, obviously, who we've picked up before. Yeah, I think with the amount of young players that we do have, I think we might, with the MFL, we have yeet some of them into the dev center just because of, like, I was looking at the white paper for MFL, and if you start, like, people have to start a certain amount of games, or they only get X amount of XP from like matches. If they're a fringe player, for example, that means they play like 10% of the games, and they're not going to get anywhere near as much as much XP progression for playing in the games that they do actually eventually play. So I think for someone like Brewer, who is 53 rated and he's an 18-year-old goalkeeper, we're just going to play. But for someone like Adam or Dutra, to be fair, our strikers aren't that great anyway, so Gregory and Dutra can both just play. But for someone like Adam, we've already got Fiala. We're probably, when we're not going to play a cam that often, he might just end up going in the dev center at the start of next season and just see if we can progress him. With someone like LeBreton, again, we already have our Gandhi, but we do need a second player there for obviously the right side, and I'd rather play him really. With Solomon and Prospier, they are good enough to play. I think Prospier is Solomon's in the main team. I think Prospier's in the reserves. But again, yeah, there he is. But he's going to start every single. I'm going to make sure this formation we play a 4-3-3 defend, and we just play him every single game, which also makes me believe that Perello probably won't get too much game time. But at the same time, we can sort of mix and match where we need different formations. Either that or we just put him in the dev center as well, but I don't know. He's 29, so yeah, I'm not that asked. So he's there for backup, that's fine, he's 29. But yeah, you get the gist of it. Also wanted to say as well, if you haven't managed to check out MFL yourself somehow yet, please use the link in the description and get yourself a free common player. And you'd be helping me out as well. which would be much appreciated. We'd both get a 1 common player after you spend $25 on packs specifically. And yeah, that's it really. So I'd appreciate it if you could use the link and check out this game. As season 15 is coming up, they will have a promo at some point, I'd imagine, for a new club, which me and Etten will be buying another club as well. As you can see, the reserves, we've already planned it out. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.